everybody, welcome back to the channel for another live stream. And tonight, of course, a bit of a late one, but we are going to be reacting to what was yet another a disappointing evening for England as we draw, of course, 0-0 with Slovenia. I mean, yeah, absolutely garbage. We're going to get into it. Let me know your thoughts in the chat as well, and also please do make sure you smash the likes on this video, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts on this game as well, because we will read all of your comments out this evening. But before we get into it, we're going to say a few of those anyway and see what else everybody's been saying as well. Joyce Evening Ryan, still a bad performance tonight, but we looked better in the second half, and Manu came on and Palmer came on. Yeah, evening to you, Josh. Yeah, look, it was another bad performance. Yeah, and I agree with you, we did look better when Manu came on. We've been crying out for Manu to be playing, or anybody other than Conor Gallagher to be playing, but yeah, look, I agree with you. No words, just yeah, just angry. Yeah, I mean, look, honestly, you know what? I'm not surprised anymore with these performances, and I think that's why it's kind of mellowed for me. Of course, I'm so annoyed and frustrated, but these performances are nothing new to us, and I think I've just kind of got to the point now where I've just had enough of it, and I've just had enough of this manager, and you know, that's why I don't get as like. Of course I get angry, but I don't, do you know what I mean? It's kind of mellowed for me now, because I'm just at that point where I'm just done. I'm absolutely done with this so-called manager that knows what he's doing, not. Joyce, I hope you had a good day, don't it's worse than your day. Yeah, no, don't worry, I won't. I've had an okay day, thanks. I hope you've had a good day too. We were lacking that perfect final ball, and we're still sloppy. Yeah, we were still sloppy, absolutely, and it was just so slow, wasn't it? Aiden says I could have changed the whole team at half-time. Palmer should have been on at half-time. Last 2 minutes of the game, you bring Trent on when it should have been Gordon. At that point, I'm fuming. I mean, listen, I absolutely agree with you. Southgate out, you've hashtag there, which, look, I echo those thoughts. Maybe I should have put Southgate out on the title of this video, actually. But yeah, no, I absolutely agree with you. You know, those changes again. We'll get into it, but those changes again, it just beggars belief. This guy's thinking, it really does. He really should have brought on Gordon earlier on. Yeah, he barely had any time to show why he should have started on Foden. Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree, mate. I do. I just don't get it at all. There is no communication between these players. Aiden says no, there isn't, and there's no communication from the touchline either. So yeah, Southgate out indeed. You can tell how bad that first half was because how the referee blowed his whistle on 45. No, absolutely, mate. And then Joshua says Clowngate out. Yeah, I mean that is another word. That's another name that you can say instead of Southgate, Clowngate. Anyway, guys, thank you for all your contributions so far. I know we've got a lot to say tonight because, like I say, it was so poor. But let's have a look at the lineup first of all then, guys. So this was the lineup that was picked. Obviously Pickford in goal, obviously Walker, Stones, Gay, and Trippier at the back. And then obviously the midfield of Conor Gallagher. Don't get me started on him. Declan Rice, Jude Bellingham. Obviously third forward, Saka, Kane, and Foden. Look, I mean, first of all, my reaction to this lineup was I was really annoyed with this lineup, to be honest with you. You know, one change made, and the one change you make is you bring on Conor Gallagher, who has come on in the past 2 games and has done absolutely terribly, and you put him in the starting lineup. Are you actually crazy? I mean, it beggars belief. Again, the problem down the left-hand side not addressed. It's clearly a problem, but Southgate, no. Let's just stick how it is. Let's just make the one change. let's bring Gallagher in and let's leave Wharton and Mainu on the bench. Well done. Do you want a medal? Do you want a medal just because you love to seemingly annoy the English fan base? Because that's all it is. It seems to be always a controversial lineup. And yeah, look, I wasn't happy with the lineup when it came out. And yeah, like I said, you know, I just can't get my head around it, guys. I really can't. Now look, I think Slovenia, first of all, let's mention Slovenia. I think Slovenia, got to give them credit, of course. I mean, look, they sat back a lot of the time and, you know, was played on a few fouls as well in this game. It went down too easily for me at times, Slovenia. But look, they've got a point, and they've done their homework, and they've come away with a point. So fair play to them. It looks like they potentially will be going through as a third place team, one of the best third place teams. Sorry, so Slovenia. Yeah, but look, from our position though, you know, the first half. I mean, the slow tempo in that first half was absolutely woeful, wasn't it? We just looked very basic. And you know, the passing was off, and we just couldn't get anything going. Of course, you know, and it just almost feels like we've just stumbled over the line once again in this game, and you know, we want some momentum, but it's just another stutter, you know, disappointing 0-0. Of course, it was enough to win the group, but I mean, to be fair to us, to win the group with 5 points, we're very lucky that we've been given a group that is of such low quality, and that's no disrespect to the other team, but 5 points to give you to get your top spot. I mean, that is just crazy, isn't it? Should have started Mainu as our best player. I know how good he is. Yeah, doesn't deserve this treatment. Johnson should be an actor after what he did after Bellingham was pressing him by the back. Yeah, I know. It was embarrassing, wasn't it? But like I said, Saka obviously had a disallowed goal. Obviously, it was offside. But in terms of that attempts that would count, England did not register a shot on target until the 30th minute. Yeah, the 30th minute. You know, Harry Kane obviously came close to scoring, but could not connect with Kieran Trippier's cross. And surprise, like I say. So yeah, the first half was lacklustre, very poor, and just no cohesion, no real threat. Okay, we have the ball in the back of the net, but I just wasn't, you know, it was offside. So look, I think if we're being honest with ourselves here, guys, and let me know your thoughts in the chat, it was just another case of the same old story under this manager. And I know I keep going back to the manager. Of course, the players have to have their responsibilities too. But all this, the biggest problem in this is the manager, I'm afraid. Whether people like to admit it or not, because I know that people that defend Southgate still, there's probably some people out there that still defend him. Ooh, we've got up to 7,000 fans and all this, right? The reality is this guy hasn't got them to these finals, you know, and I just think, yeah, I've made my thoughts clear on Southgate, to be honest with you, so I don't want to keep covering all ground. But obviously, we did make a change at half time. Obviously, Kobe Mainoo came on. Hooray! Finally, well done, Gareth. Well done. Finally, using your common sense for once. We've been crying out for Mainoo for the past few games, you know, but, you know, finally giving him some game time. Conor Gallagher dragged off. In fact, I would have dragged him off before the half-time whistle went, because he was absolutely terrible once again. I'm sorry, Conor Gallagher was terrible. And if he would have started with Mainoo, it would have made a world of difference, let me tell you. Like I say, in the second half we did improve slightly, only slightly though. But like I say, the pressure that we put on Slovenia just could not be converted into chances, let alone goals. We still couldn't create chances, even if we'd improved. You know, there was a lack of movement, a lot of loose touches. I mean, what is happening here, guys? You know, Cole Palmer and Antigon did get a taste of tournament football, like I said, but the goal never came. But again, I go back to it, the substitutions were very late. Denmark, of course, slipping up against Serbia means that we do top the group, so, and obviously Slovenia will be progressing through as one of the best third place teams. But for us, we can count ourselves fortunate to have really dodged what appears to be the more difficult half of the draw in the knockout stages. So we obviously avoided that. So we avoided teams such as, you know, Germany, Spain, Portugal, and France. But that, I don't think, I go back to it. We're going into the group. We're going to the knockouts. Let's put this in a bit. We're going to the knockouts with no momentum, and I don't care who we're playing up next. We were playing a third place team. Doesn't mean then these third place teams are going to roll over and just let us win. Like okay, it's good that we've avoided these top sides at the moment, but let's not make any mistake about we're not playing particularly well at the moment, and I wouldn't be surprised if we got knocked out in the last 16, guys, against a third place team, because we have to improve. Regardless of who we're playing, we have to improve in the knockouts, because it's way below the standard that is needed. Mate, if I said to you that Walker plays for Man City, Foden plays for Man City, Saka plays for Arsenal, would you believe me? No, I would not believe you. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't at all. I wouldn't, and I just think it's just a shambles, really, isn't it, at the moment? Denmark got Jamie, feel sorry for them. Yeah, I mean, look, they couldn't break down the Serbia side tonight, so it's one of those, isn't it? But yeah. But like I say, the substitutions I want to go into a bit more detail now, because obviously Saka came off, he did look a bit tired, so fair enough. But we all saw around the 60th minute, right? Let's change it up a bit now. But he's just waiting and waiting and waiting. He's just like, what are you doing? What are you actually doing? This game is crying out for we've got so much talent on the bench, and he's crying out for some attackers to come on and try and win us the game. And he's just taking his time, and it's always the same. Have you noticed it's always the same time he makes the substitutions? Like this 69, 70, 71st minute, it's always around that time that he makes another substitution. So yeah. And then Gordon, why bring Gordon on with 5 minutes left to go? What are you wanting him to do in that amount of time? He should have been on way earlier, let me tell you. But yeah, look, it's just another case of another poor performance, and we're gonna have a look at what everybody else is saying on social media at the moment. Let's look on BBC Sport. Gary Neville was saying that we cannot afford to mismanage these talents. England have Cole Palmer, Saka, Bellingham, Mainoo, Foden, massive talents, and we cannot afford to mismanage them. Unfortunately, Southgate is mismanaging them, though, that's the problem. Gary Neville seems to think that Kobe Mainoo will start in the next game, which absolutely he should be doing. He thought that Conor Gallagher might be an option because but we need somebody in there who can get us playing, and Mainoo does that. Wharton, of course, could do that too. Let's have a look what else everybody else is saying. But Netherlands finished third, and they're the best third place team so far as it stands. Yeah, fair enough. But obviously there's 4 teams, Joshua, that's going through, so it doesn't really matter who's the best out of the third place finishers. Sorry, you qualify. You know what I mean? Third place finishers. Doesn't matter if you finish the best third place finish or the second third second or third or fourth best place finish. You're still going through. But yeah, no, I don't really know what else to say to be honest with you. I mean, let's have a look at the ratings tonight, by the way, as well. I forgot that. Before we look at the table. Now, these are the ratings. Let me take off the banner. These are the ratings that was given this evening. Now, Pickford 3.5, Walker 3.4, Stones 3.2, Gay 3.2. So, as you can see, very low scores. 3.2 for Trippier. Gallagher 2.5, which that is being generous, by the way. He should have been lower than that. Absolutely woeful. Declan Rice 3.4, Bellingham 3.8, Saka 3.6, Kane 3.2, and Foden 3.9. So I mean, guys, what do you make of these ratings? Because obviously, I mean, it's disappointing, isn't it? When you look at this, it's quite a difficult viewing, isn't it? Really, in terms of look how bad. I mean, we knew we were bad tonight, but seeing these ratings, it's just, if we play like this in the knockouts against any side, we'll get absolutely beaten good. We will get beat easily. And it's as simple as that. So, you know, that's the reality of it all. Now let's look at the comments. They're in group historic. Fair enough, like I say, yeah. Netherlands will destroy us. Yeah, they will. But I think anybody will be, nobody will fear us in the knockouts. They will. Because we've just been playing so badly. No one from the starting lineup, could you say was good? No, I don't see any performances tonight from any of the players that, no, we were just very poor, below par for me. So look, what I saw a good comment from one of the other pundits as well. Look. Yeah, I mean, Conor Cody put it quite good on BBC Sports. Well, he was on BBC Radio 5 Live. He said, I think all of the England supporters are worried with what we're seeing. We wanted this to be the game where England arrived on this huge stage and say England are finally here. Again, we haven't seen that, have we? There was nothing in the game to suggest that. There were a few half chances in the bright cameo from Cole Palmer. But aside from that, it was more of the same. So yeah, it was more of the same. And I go back to it. One change, he could have freshened it up a bit, so and we would still have had a good side out. So it just baffles me. He only made one change. I would have liked to see Watkins up top. I would have liked to have seen him start. But again, it's just a predictable same lineup that Gareth Southgate continues to do. Harry Kane needs to stop dropping back. First half, for example, Harry Kane passed the ball upfield to Saka. So if he crossed in, who's there on the end of it? I mean, yeah, I get what you mean. I mean, I don't understand it. Is he being told to do that, or is he just doing that because he's not seeing anything of the ball? I don't know. But yeah. Now, obviously, let's have a look at the group then, how it's finished. I did mention it earlier, guys, but this is going to be quite a short stream tonight, to be fair, because obviously, yeah, I mean, I don't really probably summarise it quite poorly. I'd probably do better on a match reaction video rather than a live stream, to be honest with you, because I haven't really planned much what to say. I haven't had much notes anyway, but anyway, so this is the final standings of Group C then. We top the group with 5 points. Denmark second, 3 points. Slovenia 3 points, and Serbia, of course, I think bottom. So yeah, that's the final standings of the group. But yeah, I mean, I think we're all worried going into the group stage, the knockout. Sorry, now. As far as I'm concerned, like I said earlier, I don't think it matters who we play. I think it's going to be, unless we step it up massively, you know, we're gonna really struggle to get through to the next round. It's as simple as that. So all this about, oh, it's an easier run. Yes, it is an easier draw that we've got coming up, but I don't think that's relevant at the moment because we're not performing. So it's irrelevant who we play. It's going to be, unless we step it up, and I just can't see it. In fact, Group C is the lowest scoring group of the tournament. Yeah, I know, it's not average goals at all, it's been very poor. But yeah, so look, if we would have had a few more tougher teams in that group, we wouldn't have gone through. Let's just put that into perspective. 5 points is quite a low tally to get through. Joshua said that's what I liked about Watkin in the Denmark game. He stayed forward and had that focal point. Yeah, and he also made the runners in behind. He also made the runs in behind as well, but yeah. So I put a comment up that were earlier. Right. Let's have a look what else have we got on here. That's it really. But yeah, nah, not good enough. We wanted to see a performance tonight. We wanted to see a win as well, and we just stumbled over the line against the Slovenian side. No disrespect, yes, they did well, but I'm sorry, Slovenia are what, 57th in the world or something at the moment, maybe higher than that, and we struggled to break them down. I mean, to be fair, they were camped in their own half for a lot of the game. They weren't looking to be adventurous. They knew that maybe, that a point would be enough to get them through. So, and then like I said, it was very much dramatic, going down, halting play, and just disrupting things. But no, I don't know. I don't know what else to say, guys. But look, any final thoughts, let me know in the chat. But we are going to end this in a few minutes. But yeah. So what else people are saying? So there were boos at the end from the England fans after this result, this game. Yeah, you're right. The 57. Yeah. So look, I'm not disrespecting them. Of course I'm not, because of course they did well. But I just think it's a huge worry when we can't break a side down like this. Who, yes, okay, sat back and didn't, but it's up to us to break that, that back line and try and get in behind and cause them problems. But we didn't do that. Now let's have a look at the stats tonight then, because obviously before we go. Now obviously we dominated the ball, but again it doesn't matter how much the possession you have. It's about putting the ball in the back of the net, not about messing around in the back, slow passing, no movement, very underwhelming play. So yeah, 74% of the ball, 26 to Slovenia. We had 12 shots, 4 on target. Slovenia had 4 shots, 1 on target. And yeah, so look, 4 shots. It doesn't even feel like we had 4 shots on target either, does it? Do you honestly generally don't think these players want to play for Clown Gate? I mean, I just don't think they know what the roles are in this team, to be honest with you. I don't. And I think they know deep down that he isn't good enough to be England manager, I think. But obviously they can't come out and say that, but I think deep down they know. But obviously, yeah. But yeah, that's the stats for this evening. So remind me, Joshua, Aiden, who could we face? How does it work in the next state? Who are we likely to face in the next round? But let's just have a look. See what else everybody else is saying. I know the Netherlands could be one of them that would play, but who else? Our options. Third place in Group D, E and F. Ah, right. Fair enough. But yeah. Surprisingly, the hashtag on The hashtag on X at the moment, second, is hashtag boring. I wonder why. Look what else people are saying. But look, hopefully I've kind of explained how I feel about the game. I just wanted to see a bit more, but I'm not surprised that we didn't, because like I said, I don't have much confidence not in the team, because I know we've got the quality, but just in who is running the show on the touchline. Yeah, it is a bit late anyway now, guys, isn't it? So we are going to be up early in the morning, as it's EFL fixture day, so something to look forward to, isn't it? Aidan, you'll agree with me here. We will be live from 8:45 in the morning for the fixture release. Obviously, it is released at 9 o'clock, but we're going to kind of discuss things between us first, see who we're wanting to start with, which team we want to start with, and things like that. So yeah, it's going to be a good stream, so come and tune in tomorrow morning. It's going to be an early one, but I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to seeing our fixtures, and then the countdown really does start, doesn't it, for the season to begin. So yeah, if you are around, then I'd appreciate if you come in. Ian says watching paint dry would be more interesting. It would be more interesting, you're right. It really would. I mean, all that talent, and he cannot get these players, or he cannot utilise the players correctly. It's just unbelievable, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I was so bored. Yeah, I think I'll be awake for that, Joshua says, and I'm not busy playing good stuff. But yeah, do tune in tomorrow for that. And yeah, I mean, look, just back to England though. We've kind of clarified it. No real change in performance tonight at all, was it? You know, it's more of the same. And we're going to the group stage, the knockout phase. One minute, I am tired now. The knockout phase with no momentum and fearing the worst, because, like I said, I don't think it matters who we play next. Okay, some people may have preference over others, but I think if we just focus on ourselves, we know we have to improve, and improve massively, and not just improve quite a lot. The team selections have to be correct. You know, we have to be set out right as well. Of course, that's a big part of it, and I don't trust Southgate to do that. So we're just gonna have to wait and see, guys. But look, I kind of waffled on, I know, but yeah, I think we all kind of share the same thoughts at the moment. We're just really disappointed once again with this result. Just said usually call it 9, but I start at 10:30. Oh dear, fair enough. Yeah, we play. So the next game in England, yeah, it's on Sunday at 5 o'clock. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in tonight, and I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning for the EFL fixture release there. But yeah, Huddersfield Town, who will we get first? Let's wait and see. But yeah, it's going to be an exciting day tomorrow for sure. But hope you all have a good rest of the evening. Thanks for tuning in. Plenty more content to come, like I said, live show tomorrow morning. I'm not going to do any watch longs for the remainder of the group stage. I might do some of it. I might do some knockout games, but I'm not doing any more watch longs for the group stage now. I'm just going to kind of take a break from those. I've done quite a few lately, so yeah, just want to kind of take a little break from that. I am getting the new Huddersfield shirt tomorrow. I'm going off on tangent now, but I am getting the Huddersfield shirt tomorrow, the new shirt. So there will be a review video on the channel, a video out as well this week. Maybe tomorrow night or Wednesday. Let's do a video, but anyway, we'll see. Southgate out, yeah, absolutely. Hopefully he walks after this song, does us all a favour. Great stream, big up and good luck for your fixture announcement tomorrow. Southgate out, Clowngate out. Great stream, mate. See you tomorrow for the fixture release. Yeah, big up to you, Aiden. Yeah, I'll see you there. But yeah, well, England stumble over the line. They top the group, but no significant changes of performance. And I think that's something that worries us going into the next stage, knockout stages. So, as always, see you later, everybody. Take care, stay safe, and one more thing: Southgate out. Good night, everybody, and I'll see you all tomorrow.